Who is my favorite captain so far? Favorite captain. I feel like the captains are like harder to pinpoint than like the lieutenants. I feel like the lieutenants are like easier to like humanize. I feel like they're like more youthful. They kind of like interact more with each other and with other members of the squads, whereas like the captains are a little bit more guarded. Like they're a little bit more detached from that just because they like have other stuff going on and they've lived longer and they've been through more stuff. Oh, that's such a hard question. For some reason my brain wants to say Ukitake, and I don't really know why. I think it's just because he's sweet. He's just like nice and calm, and I feel like he is like the most genuine without it being like, I don't know, I feel like Kenpachi is like a genuine, but he's like very aggressive, and like Mayuri is genuine, but he freaks me out.
私の方は君の名を聞かせてもらわないと困るんだがね。君を瓶詰めにした時に瓶に名前を書くためだよ。
So I feel like Ukitake is the one that's like the most straightforward and just like, I don't know, there's like not a lot of like pretense and stuff like that. I feel like he's just is who he is. If I had a problem, if I needed to go to someone to help me, it would be Ukitake, because the other ones I'm a little bit suspicious of. The more I see of Shinsui, I'm just like, there's something with him. I don't know what it is, but there's something. Ukitake is like, I don't know, he's just chill, he's just like drinking tea, he's just hanging out, being nice to people. I feel like if I had anything stressful going on in my life, anything that I needed help with, I would go to him. Whereas the other captains, I don't know. Some of them still need to be replaced, I guess, because they betrayed everybody. So there's that too. I feel like I'm always more drawn to the lieutenants, so it's harder to talk about the captains, especially since I feel like we haven't fully learned about them yet. Like I feel like going into this last section of the Arrancar arc, I might learn a little bit more about them as they like get to fight and interact, and we usually end up learning a lot about characters through like the conflicts they choose to fight and stuff like that. So I feel like I'll learn more about them, especially as we get into like more and more like hype fights, like stronger opponents and stuff. I feel like captains up to this point don't really need to get involved a whole lot in the conflicts, so they kind of take a step back. Maybe that's why I find them a little bit elusive, because they haven't needed to be part of the story really.